execution files means any file with the extension. When you look in its name, you can see an extension like .exe or .com or .dll. Like this, you can see extensions in the name of the file. Okay, that files are called execution files. So this virus get affected in the execution part, that is in this file which part is going to run in the computer system, in that part the virus get affected. Okay, so when you run that execution part, this virus program will be the running first. Then after running all this virus instruction, your file will function normally to what execution you have made in that file. Clear? But it will be very fastly running. This virus program will be running very fastly that you will not be aware that another program had run in your file. That much fastly it will get affected in your computer system. So what harm it do to your computer is it will display different messages from that file. If you have, for example, in an execution file you have typed computer class. Just this is an example. Okay, this is the execution part you are going to run from the file. Okay, so when you run this file, this sentence will appear on the screen. That is the output you want from that file. But in this execution part, another virus entered, another program, so this virus get affected, and instead of this, some other sentence will appear on the, some other messages will appear on the screen. Okay, and also it will destroy all the data in this file. That is file virus. Okay, so file virus get affected in the execution files with the extension .exe, .com, .dll, and when you run that execution part of that file, this virus get run first. This virus will be running first, and then the file will run. The file program will run. It will be very fast that you will be unaware of the running of virus in your file. So the harm it does to your computer system or to the file is that it will show different messages, then it will destroy all the data in that file. So the next type of virus is macro virus. Actually, we told the file virus will get affected in a file in your computer system. But this macro virus is something that get affected in any document of your computer system. For example, the Word document. It get affected in your Microsoft Word or Microsoft Excel or then Paint, like that. Any documents, not Paint, Microsoft Word or Microsoft Excel, any document files get affected by this macro virus. Understood? So what it does is it will harm your Word document. It will execute some different messages in your Word document, or it will destroy all the Word document that you have saved in your computer system. Okay, so the difference between the file virus and macro virus is file virus means it is affected in a file. This macro virus is affected in a Word document like Microsoft Word or Microsoft Excel, like that. In any document that runs a macro instruction will get affected by this macro virus. Understood? So, the next example of virus is, you may be familiar with this word or this name, Trojan horse. Have you heard of this virus? Trojan horse. Trojan horse means actually this virus will be very innocent. Okay, it appeared as an innocent virus, but it is very harmful. Okay, This Trojan horse can even damage all the file systems in our computer, and also it can break the password. If you have set a password for your computer system, or if you have set password for any of your files, or even if you are using Facebook or any social medias, you will set a password for Gmail, for Facebook, all that you will set a password, right? Or if you have any like formal files, you will set a password for that file. But if a Trojan horse affect in your computer system, this virus can break all that password. It can open all the sensitive password protected applications in your computer system. Okay, you may have heard some of the people get affected by their Facebook is opened by another person, and some malicious activities is done in that. All this is because of this Trojan horse virus. Some third party, another person will create this virus and insert it into a targeted person's computer system, and when you log in into your Facebook using your user ID and password, this virus will capture that and send the password to the third party. Okay, and that person will get your Facebook or Gmail or any file password, and he can or he or she can open it very quickly, very easily using your password. That is Trojan horse. Example of Trojan horse is Black Orifice. Okay, so this Trojan horse will get affected in your computer system through the internet, through the network or the internet. Understood? Okay, next type of virus is the worm virus. This is also an important virus that get affected in your computer system. You should be aware of this Trojan horse and also this worm virus. This worm virus also enter your computer system through what? Yes, internet. Through internet it can enter. Mainly the way of this worm virus to your computer is through your email address. Understood? So it will enter your computer system and it will get notice to what all to who all persons you are sending email, or it will gather all the email address you have sent you have sent messages, and it will automatically send messages to this person by itself without your knowledge. So the main source of this virus is email, that is your Gmail. Okay, so even if it is Gmail or it is Yahoo, which all email system you are using, it will get affected in that, and it can gather all the email addresses that you have sent messages, and it will send messages to that person without your knowledge. That is worm virus. Understood? Next is spyware. Spyware. What is the meaning of this word spy? Spy work. The same meaning is applicable in this virus also. Spyware means a virus created by another person to monitor all the activities that you are running in your computer system. So, if your computer system is affected by this virus, or if this virus enter your computer system, another person can see your computer as a mirror. What is the use of a mirror? Go and look in your mirror. You can see your same image in the mirror. Like that, this virus will function. That is, the person who created this virus or the person who inserted this virus in your computer system can see your computer system as a mirror. What all things there are in your computer system, what all works you are doing in your computer system, everything he can gather by sitting in any part of this world. Understood? That is spyware. Okay, and you will be unaware of such a virus in your computer system, and you will be unaware that all your information in your computer system is gathered by another person when you are running your computer. That is spyware. Next is resident virus. What? Resident virus. So, as the word suggests, resident virus is a virus that get permanently in your computer system. Actually, the place where it resides is your RAM memory. What is RAM memory? there are two types of memories in a computer system, that is RAM and ROM. What is RAM? Random access memory. ROM, read-only memory. Read-only memory means all the programs or instructions that we save in a read-only memory can only be read. We cannot write or erase the contents in read-only memory. But in RAM memory, random access memory, we can read or write anything in that memory. We can erase all the contents in that memory and we can write anything in that. Understood? So this boot sector, as we told in the beginning, the boot sector program is something that need to wake up the computer. That instruction is only written once and we don't need to rewrite it many times or rewrite it another time. So this instruction is actually stored in the read-only memory in day-to-day computers. Okay, so our resident virus get affected in the random access memory and it resides permanently in random access memory. And what it will do is, it will interrupt all the programs that is running in your computer system. It can corrupt all the files. It can damage all the files and programs that are running in your computer system. Okay. Examples are Ranted, CMG, Meave and Mr. Clunky. These are examples of resident virus. So, what is the next virus? Overwrite virus. Overwrite virus. See, as the name suggests, if a file is infected by overwrite virus, all contents of the file get overwritten. That is, the contents of the file get deleted and it get overwritten by another content. So to clean up a file affected by overwrite virus is to just delete that file. That is, just delete the original content. There is no other solution to delete the overwrite files from any file. Understood? This virus from any file, overwrite virus from any file, to clean up any file affected by this virus is to delete that file itself. So, if your computer system is having any sensitive file or any formal file, you have to be very careful that it never get affected by this virus. If it is affected by overwrite virus, it will delete all the contents of that file and it will write or overwrite any another things in your file. Okay. So, to delete this, the only solution is to delete that original file. So, examples of this virus is Way, Trojan Reboot,